Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Flash Season 6, Episode 11, Love is a Battlefield, which sounds like a very promising episode. I am looking forward to this episode a lot after the end of the last one. I need to know what happened with Iris, and I just am excited to see where the show is going to go next, so let's go. Okay, so she didn't get pulled in by the mirror. What happened? Is she infected by the mirror? Iris? Is she on the other side somehow? In like a mirrorverse? I've just realised I wasn't recording the episode during that little beginning bit. I'm sorry, but you know, it was just Iris and then hearing footsteps. I remember the rest of the episode will have the in footage. Sorry about that.
Oh, wow.
I'm stressed. What's going to be wrong with Iris? Has she told him about what happened?
I know Valentine's Day isn't for a couple of days, but I thought,
oh, the love's battle with Valentine's Day.
I mean, it stings, but it's
healed by the mirror. I'm stressed.
Looks awesome. I mean,
oh god, what's it going to taste like?
It,
if she's cooked it well, I'm going to be very suspicious. I'm suspicious because she can't cook.
When did you learn to cook? I mean, these are your full surprises this morning.
Mm-hmm.
You have time to get a spread like
did
this
she? Does she
together.
not sleep anymore?
This is your reminder. You have a reservation at Giovanni's February 4th.
Could up our chances of having an emergency-free Valentine's Day dinner.
Oh, I don't care.
Alexa.
Why are we advertising Alexa?
Giovanni's today at noon. Okay?
Iris, I'm very worried about you, my love.
Amazing.
I mean, this is wonderful and beautiful, but it's also stressful.
Didn't you get shot yesterday? Shouldn't you be soaking?
You're perfect for each other. You have something in common. You're both miserable. Cupid demands it.
I'm afraid you just have to go along with it. You don't really have a chance to say no.
Yeah.
Iris,
No crisis,
I love you.
no
Stress.
dark future looming over us.
Feels nice.
It really does.
For me, there is a dark future looming. How does she speak Italian? Is she possessed by Eva? Is she not Irish? Is she possessed? I don't know why she'd be marrying Barry, or like dating Barry, but...
Yeah, weird, right?
Not now.
Rose violets are blue.
Oh, not this accent again. I love her, but... Why'd this guy take it to dinner?
Eminent Black, I'm placing you under arrest for
See,
robbery
it's not going
and
to be that
aggravated
easy.
assault.
So onesie, or anyone.
Her voice is very annoying.
That's right.
I mean, technically speaking, she's meta-powered, so...
Rolling her eyes.
You know, a CSI wouldn't be able to take her in, especially unarmed. I would be like, but can I still have my food?
So much for date night.
Ignis
Her knowing your identity would come back
Plus,
to bite us.
as a civilian,
fashion way.
if he
I'm gonna run some sweeps of the city.
wouldn't be able to stop her, she's a meta.
A really good friend.
You don't need him. He seems like a
I know
terrible
this is a
person.
bad idea. It's my job to get information.
Iris is probably a metahuman
I
now.
mean, that's not a word.
Banana.
You hear that? You come for through me.
Iris is acting different. I mean, she's kind of like supercharged Iris. And what happened with the mirror? If you walked into this criminal bar and they were all just dressed in like cardigans and not your stereotypical criminal look. Iris!
Banana. Banana. Banana.
Barry.
Like our type. I broke a bottle over some loser's head.
You what?
Barry, don't worry. Everything's
He's gonna
fine.
finally
Just
realise
bring
something
her
is up with
information.
Iris. Like,
Let's go get her.
I fully love and trust Iris. Normally. Right now, very stressed.
You love loud noises.
Oh, goody.
You're too late, Keith.
So they're not working together.
Leslie. Triple gatefold sleeve.
Overrated.
Barry!
Straight out of Compton. Please.
Dear, you're very brave, Mr. Security Man. Barry, put your Flash outfit on.
Put your hands in the air.
Sir, you're being a bit too brave. Okay, Flash will save this man.
Pretty bad if Eminent knows the Flash is here.
Maybe that guard might
I
be
suppose.
I have to do something.
What is wrong with Iris? I should always want to save someone.
You'll be okay.
Probably. Is Iris gone after them? Oh no.
Gone. When you've got what's inside. Flash, you know best, right?
What?
What's up with
come on,
Iris?
look fast.
Tuition, by the way, that saved my life from an assassin while you were on some island.
What?
It's not his fault.
What's I mean the pancake?
She went in a mirror.
Seriously,
Is this Eva?
I was following up on a lead. So,
That's what it said on the note she left.
following a lead in the middle of the night? I mean, something could have happened to you.
It did.
That right there. That's why I didn't tell
Something
you.
did
I
happen.
don't need you to save me. I can handle myself.
You can handle yourself,
I
but
even have
technically
my
something
own team
happened
now,
last
Team
night.
Citizen. I was planning to start a life without you. And it was the hardest thing that I ever had to do, but I did it because you asked me to, Barry. I would do anything for you, and you know that. But I can't be your damsel in distress anymore.
He doesn't
And I
want you
cannot
to
be the voice
be.
inside your... I've grown, Barry.
That's not
And
it,
I'm really
'cause
proud of the
you
person
were
that I am today.
connecting yesterday. It's hard, but the truth is that a non-meta going up against metas is too dangerous.
The police captain devoted his vows.
Something happened, there was a mirror and there was footsteps and...
Something that's suddenly off between us, or at least it feels.
See, I could believe it was just fallout from Crisis and from all the emotions of that, but she was bloody sucked in by a mirror.
Grown. We're not clicking like usual, though.
See, I think that part of it
Do you think maybe
is
she's-
mirror abducting. See, this is what shows me to understand. Barry and Iris are like the epitome of perfect happy couple, but they can still have rough patches and problem patches and plot patches without needing to break up and...
You don't know because you've been filling in the blanks without the facts.
That's true, but it's kind of scary to
Understand
put in facts.
might actually make you feel a lot better. You can't assume that life happens in black and white because life happens in the gray.
See her sort
You
of
need
father
to get
figure
out there and live.
giving her advice through someone else.
I don't know, Aminette, the way you two were trying to
Very
kill each other.
passionate, yeah.
It's a fine line between love and hate, my dear.
Thank you.
There's still a lot of passion though.
Why don't you...
See, this is a situation where it's technically too dangerous for Iris to be there. She can still get out of it, she's still, you know, she can still use her wits, but...
Scene. Awful lot of gold in there, Flash.
Is it literal gold?
I have an idea.
They can read each other's
It might be
minds.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Still stressed about Iris. I'm glad they managed to work together, but I'm still stressed. Because what happened with that mirror?
For your help with all the gray life stuff.
That was your
It's exactly
sort of
what I needed
dad's.
to hear.
She's gonna be aware that something's up.
Frost, I mean, you.
As if people wouldn't recognise she was Frost.
Almost
Paternal.
parental.
Harry? Is he really there? Oh. He's just hallucinating. I'm sad. Okay, I'm stressed. I don't like seeing Iris in these end credit scenes anymore.
And babe, just remember that no matter what changes,
Including weird mirror stuff.
you're always gonna be my lightning rod too.
Oh no, mirrors. What's happening with the mirror? Why is there a mirror there? Yes! I knew it! I knew it! She was acting a bit more like Iris at some point. I knew it. I said it from the beginning. And then she seemed to be acting a little bit more Iris-like. I was doubting it. I guess she'd been watching through a mirror somehow. Oh my goodness. I guessed that. I didn't want it to be true. Iris, I mean, I thought that might have been what had happened, and that would explain, actually thinking about it now, which I didn't think at the time, how maybe if there were footsteps, how she would have got out if she was like technically Eva, or whatever. I presume that it's Eva. I really thought that at the beginning. I mean, I said it a few times when she was acting very un-Iris-like, but then throughout the episode there were times when she acted quite Iris-like, but then again I guess she's imitating her. She's maybe been able to watch them through the mirror, or just, I don't know, she can kind of draw on Iris somehow. But yeah, she was acting more Iris-like than she had been, but then again a lot of it stuff that she was doing was almost Iris-like, and like, it's so true. Iris has grown, Iris has changed, but she isn't quite that reckless. I mean, she can be, but she literally last episode had the epiphany about not being quite that reckless. So that was a really good twist, and I mean, they haven't figured it out yet. What's going to drive them to figure it out? Because I'm very stressed for Iris as well, and having to watch that and to realise that, you know, despite the fact that she's suddenly cooking amazing pancakes and getting a juice presser and whacking people over the head with bottles that no one notices yet. I mean, she's doing a brilliant job of impersonating her, which I guess now that we as the audience have been let in on the surprise, although I feel like probably other people would have also been thinking that that's what happened, maybe next episode she won't be quite as good at hiding it, or we'll see more of the fault lines where she's not doing quite as good a job. I mean, they'll be more obvious because we'll be aware of them. So yeah, that was a good twist. I don't have a huge lot to say about the Aminette and her boyfriend's plotline, just because I find that her character is quite over the top. I don't love her particularly. I mean, that I know she's putting on a weird over the top voice, but I can't stand the sound of it. Like, it's just so bad. And, you know, part of me thinks, like, are they just trying to do a normal kind of accent? You know, I don't like it. I love Katie Sackhoff, but no. I remembered her name. But yeah, I mean, it was fine. It was a sort of a crazy situation to see this different Iris, to see what Iris was acting like. And, you know, it was one of those things where I was like, well, maybe I could see it being a weird kind of psychological response to post-crisis, but then at the same time, there's been another episode and Iris was doing better, and it was very stressful, and I'm very stressed about Iris. I liked the Allegra and Frost plotline. I really like Allegra as a character. I'm glad she seems to be sticking around. I hope that's more long term. And, you know, Nash Wells isn't my favourite, as I've said, but I do find this plotline with him intriguing. This is actually a plotline of his that I'd forgotten about in the last episode, or vaguely forgotten how much I was intrigued by it, at least. And so I like that we're kind of getting progress there, that Frost is aware of the truth, and that maybe we're going to actually see something happening there. And I'm still quite intrigued as to, like, if he was... I feel like from Allegra's story, did she not have a father, so she's never met him? I mean, that would make sense if her father was him. I mean, obviously her father isn't Nash, but is her father another Wells, which would make her Reverse Flash's daughter? Or is she old enough that it would be the original Wells' daughter somehow? Or is it like Harry Wells somehow? I'm in love somehow, but I guess biologically speaking she has to be a Wells' child, right? So I'm intrigued by that, and why did he see what looked like more like Harry, but maybe it was the Reverse Flash. Why did he see that? What was that about? Is he thinking about the real father of Allegra's, that he can't really go in there and take a place? I mean, I was all excited about that plotline, and then I thought, is that Harry? Because I just really want him to be alive. I'm just going to accept any solution where we get my favourite of the Welleses to be alive. But yeah, that was a lot, and I'm so stressed about Iris. Thank you for watching.